Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Stallions. And the Stallions about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Sam Houston State's offense will get the ball first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
Makes the grab. It's Russ. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rush is on him. Looking deep. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Good enough for first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
It's enough.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. He's got the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's now second and goal.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. Now the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Stallions offense has its first opportunity of the day. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First down here for the offense. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get the red zone of the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running to Green.
Return brings it out to the 35.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end getting vertical. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
They'll go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Stallions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked up, turning it on! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action. Pressure coming. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Sam Houston. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Hands it off. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Stallions will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Caught in the backfield, it's Russ. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Russ. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. They'll start this drive from the 42. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Here comes the heat. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's McGowan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. Lead is huge.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Tripped up for the tackle. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Stallions will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Right back to the well.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal. Ball is loose, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Now, what a great job by the defense. You know, on short yardage situations like this, they can run the QB sneak. You're diving, getting as many bodies around the quarterback as you can, and it's just gravy when you can force a fumble and recover in that type of situation.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He now has 53 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The give on the inside. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Russ. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Booker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Trying to bull his way in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Ward. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Working that left side now. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bearcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Breaks the tackle. Oh, better look out. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off to stop the threat. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
He's going to take off. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And the Stallions in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. Turning it on. Touchdown Bearcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 1 over Florida Atlantic. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. The Stallions line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Russ. Fights off a defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Under fire. He's going to run it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. And a catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He fires one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Stallions decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Russ. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Fires to the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Walters. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Russ. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Russ. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Catch in the middle, it's Temple. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Robertson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Temple. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. With jet sweep pass. Got room to work. There he goes. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Snagged in the middle. It's Walters. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And, man, they're taking advantage right now.
The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Bearcats! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 2 to Miami.
Caught in the backfield, it's Temple.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Stallions will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Makes a man miss. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And the Bearcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Caught over the middle, it's Temple. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Manning. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Roberts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
He's brought down.
And the Stallions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the right side. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive